Hi everybody, it's Margaret here with 60andMe. Thank you for joining us today. 60andMe is a community of women over 60, and many of us still love to play with makeup, beauty, and I do tutorials on products that I think are going to be of interest to older women and are changing skin. Now, today is autumn. The season has arrived. It's just beautiful. It's that bright light but cool breeze. This is in the Western Hemisphere, of course, and it's just really a beautiful time of the year. It's my favorite season. And one thing I love about this season is the colors that come into play, not just in makeup, but in fashion and even in nature. They're just the beautiful colors that emerge. And of course, for me, green is a color that seems to be always associated with the autumn. And I was checking the Pantone colors for the autumn 2021, and green is everywhere. So I thought I'd put on a green top and play with green eyeshadow. Now, I've already done my makeup because I want to share with you about 3 or 4 different palettes and also some stick eyeshadows that I think will work perfectly for this kind of green tonal look. Now, green and purple look beautiful together, so those are always an option if you want to mix and match. But what I'm doing today is going to be green and, well, not turquoise, but that's my jewelry, and that's the kind of tone I'm going to get into, a cooler tone. Now, I put on, I have Believe Beauty on today, I have Milani blush, I have Charlotte Tilbury eyebrows, and on my eyes, I've got a green palette that I first want to introduce to you, and then I'm going to share some others as well. Now, this one is a very affordable drugstore product. It's under $4, and I fell in love with it. It's such a lovely palette for several reasons. Well, first of all, it's super tiny. It's a travel size. Not that we're traveling anywhere at the moment, but it's a travel size. It's very beautiful. It comes in 4 different colors in this theme. It's a plastic container, so it's not cardboard. Very, very beautiful. It's got a lovely mirror, and it's just gorgeous. The colors were perfect. And what I like about this particular palette is that there are some mattes. Let's see, 1, 2, and 3 mattes, and then some shimmers. But what I did is I used the very light color all over my eye. And I'm going to talk to you in a second about some brushes. I'm the one that's always saying, I never bother with too many brushes. But I bought 2 brushes, and I'm actually kind of convinced it makes a difference. And I've got Emily Noel to thank for that. She was mentioning these brushes, or was it Sabrina? There were 2 of them, and I'll check out which one it was that was talking about this particular line of brushes. I think it was Sabrina. And she's just great with eye products and eyeshadows, and I thought, well, if she likes it, I will try it. And they're affordable and very cool in a second. So anyway, the palette. So I use this very light color all over, and then I use this brown here in just at the edges, not on the crease. I didn't do like a crease line or anything, because I just find with my skin, by the end of the day, anything that's got any glitter, any shine in it is going to just wander up under my eyebrows, and I'd rather just have it on my lids. So I use this darker brown on the edges, and I also used it with a very fine brush as an eyeliner. So that's the green color that I put on today, and then I put a little dab of this beautiful shimmer. If you can see it, I'll just show it to you. I'll put it on my hand. It's a little bit difficult to see because it's a fine shimmer color. Let me just try it a little bit harder here. There, you can see that better. But on my eyes, I put it on the center of the eyes. But I'm not going to stop there, because I found another palette. In fact, it just arrived today, and I'm going to accent the green a little bit more and share with you this really fun palette from ColourPop. So this is the one from Essence. This is called, was it Dancing Green? As in Dancing Queen. And it's really worth $4, and it's just great to play with. And that's how I got this basic look today. Now, the brushes I want to mention to you are from Crown. Now, Crown is based in the UK, but I believe you can buy them around the world, and they ship internationally. I got 2 brushes. This is the fluffy brush. I think it's just called the Fluffy Eye Brush, and I'll put down the numbers. Here I go. I've never done this in my life. It's a C, 511. From Crown. And then this other one is kind of like a flat brush, like a shading brush, and that's the 512, I believe. 510. So 510 and 511. And these are each about $7 and they ship them, I think, at a reasonable price to me. But I love these and I'm going to play with those on every eye application that I do. One fluffy brush for applying and then one for just a little more detail work. I don't know, I'm starting a brush collection, you never know, but I'm a fingers person, but that really, really worked. Okay, let me share with you just some other palettes that are a green theme that I think you will love. Okay, I've never bought a Violet Voss eyeshadow palette before. I love the packaging, it's so, so pretty, but when you look inside, you'll see what I mean. It's got a nice mirror, by the way, and there are the colors. Okay. I absolutely fell in love with this for two reasons. One is it's got a black, which I always love having in a palette. And then it's got also this incredibly nice blue. And I'm going to swatch some of these colors for you. But there's a very mossy green here, a gold. It's got a lovely kind of a dusty pink, which according to Pantone is the theme for colors this autumn, dusty pastels. And this is a beautiful dusty pastel. And this brown next to it is also kind of a dusty brown. This one's kind of a bright gold, but then you've got warm color, peachy color with a white under the brow. It's a really nice palette. I think it cost about $15. So it's not the cheapest, but they're not a brand that I would, you know, I would recommend them. They're not a brand that I would say it's not worth spending a little extra. Violet Voss. It's called Wild Dahlia. I'm going to just do a few of these swatches on my hand so you can see. I'm going to just do that blue and that beautiful gold. And I'm going to put that green as well. So I'm going to do the blue. Well, you'll see in a second. I'm going to put them on my hand. Here we go. Is it going to work on here? I think I'll do it here. There's the colors. Not a terribly good job at swatching, Margaret, but you get the idea. That's the bluey color one. Actually, it's kind of like, it's got like a purpley tinge to it. I'm just rubbing them in so you can see them a little bit better. Those are the colors. I think they're really lovely, and they just got a purple hint to it. It's kind of a dual chrome. But that is a lovely palette, and I haven't played with it too much, but I think it's perfect for this autumn. I think it's got all the colors that you might need for those browns, greens, and rusty colors that seem to be coming in with the clothes. So that's Violet Voss. There's another Essence one that I picked this up a few months ago. It's called Into the Wild, Out in the Wild. This is a cool palette, and it was kind of a like a preview of what this one might be, because it's got beautiful, beautiful browns and greens. It's got a mirror, very small one, but look at these colors. They're so, so pretty. This emerald green is amazing for the corner and for any kind of lining that you might want to do. These kind of go in pairs, so there's like a matte. I just wiped my finger, by the way, and then a glow and a shine, a shimmer. So I can put those on my, you can see them there. And then I'll do another two here. Oh, this is a really pretty one too. It's kind of a goldy color. I'm wiping my finger, by the way, on a cloth between these swatches so you can get the true color. And I'll put that one alongside. So you see how it works? It goes like a matte and then a shimmer, a matte and a shimmer. So matte and shimmer, matte and shimmer. And it's hard to see on my hands, but they're really, really pretty. And that was a very affordable palette too. I think it was under $10. And so Essence really has done well this year, I think, with this green palette. This one's pretty too. I'll just take that one too. Can you see? It's gorgeous, really lovely. And the Essence, the quality of their eyeshadows is magnificent. It's really, really pretty. So that's another green one that I would recommend, Out into the Wild by Essence. Try that one if you want a little bit more choice than the small palette, but it's a great one. So you've got the Violet Voss, you've got another Essence, and then this one, I mentioned this one because I just love it. It's the Enduring Love by Sydney Grace. This is, it's very well used. The reason I show you this one is it's got some elements of other colors that are apparently very popular this fall. There's this blue, which is actually, what is that one called? I should remember the names here. That's Ruth. It's really, really pretty. And honestly, Sydney Grace eyeshadows are just amazing. I just can't even begin to tell you. There's a green here, which is called, I think it's called Diana. And I'm going to show you the ones that I think are particularly relevant to this, this time of the year. So this blue, marini, greeny blue color, this beautiful green, and let's see what other one. This purple one is lovely too. Purple is not so much a color this year, but I think in terms of Pantone's choices, but it goes with green and blue. I think those three together are just fantastic. And I'm going to put them on my wrist here if I can get them across there. When you swatch the Sydney Grace, it's like there's no comparison, is there? I mean, I'm not even pressing hard, but look at the colors. They're fantastic. They're just beautiful. That blue is magnificent. I love it. But you see what I meant about it being a bit of a greeny blue color? So it would be gorgeous with this kind of green, this emerald green. But those three, just those three. But that whole palette is full of colors, and it's got some really lovely base colors as well. Like Romeo and Juliet, those are mattes, and they're like a peachy, one's a peachy pink, and the other one's a kind of fawn brown. I'll show you those two. These two right here. Well, it's hard to see that one as a brown, but it is actually more beige, and this is more pink. And there's another one here. Great just for putting on the eye to start with. Enduring Love, Sydney Grace, honestly, if you can afford this palette, it's about $30, but I've used it so much and I just love every single look that I've ever done with it. I've got two more I'll show you real quickly. This one is kind of an interesting one, but I pulled it out because I love the palette. It's by Sigma, and it's the Sigma Warm Neutrals. And you can tell why I picked it. It's just got some fabulous colors here. I love the, of course, there's some nice base ones, as always, that you can use as mattes. And then there's this green, which is amazing. It's called Fool's Gold. I love it. I also love this one here, which is kind of a pinky, pinky mauve. It's called Beaming. And then, which other one do I want to show you? Well, this pink is gorgeous. There is a pink actually in the Pantone choices for 2021, but I think I'll just show you this beautiful one here, which is a bit more dusty pink. And I'll put those two together, or three together. Sigma does great quality shadows as well. And that green is Fool's Gold. But you can just see the colors. I'm making a bit of a mess of them on my arm because I'm not very good at swatching, but you get the idea. Greens, browns, goldy colors, rusty colors for the autumn and the winter. I think they're so, so powerful. The last one is the one that just came today, and it's from ColourPop. I'm going to just try to clean my arm here so that you can see these colors. I should probably do them separately, you know, and try to be a bit more professional, but I do enjoy these. Just, you know, I'm just having fun with this makeup today. It's such a hoot. This is one from ColourPop, and I don't actually buy much from ColourPop because they're kind of, you know, they're releasing things all the time, and they're so kind of on trend and you know, gimmicky in some respects. But this one is gimmicky. This is Tinkerbell. Isn't that cute? I mean, honestly, it's got like embossed little stars, and it's just, it feels magical. Sprinkle a little magic, which is what my message always is to older women. Just go and sprinkle a little magic, sparkle, and why not? So Tinkerbell is, of course, a Disney character, and it's all about that, but it's got a great mirror, and it also has got a great color choice. Look at this. Oh my gosh. It's fantastic. Now, I don't get excited about eyeshadows that much, but this one I did, and I dropped it. And nothing happened. It didn't even fall apart. It's still as it was. So that's good. It's got a springy, it's got a magnetic closure. That's why I think it's got such a forceful close. Anywho, this color is amazing. This color is gorgeous. And then it's a choice. I mean, what do you want? This one, this one. I'm going to use this one. And then I'll put this one. And I'm going to pop one of these on my eyes, and I'm going to first of all look at that color combination. Oh my goodness, it's so sweet. It's really nice. Okay, I think I'll do it on the front of my arm. It seems to go a little bit better there. Okay, I'm trying to make it look. There we go. Can you see those? That's the darker one. Wait a minute, where's the darker one there? Just bring that across. You get the idea. They're so, so pretty. Where's that dark one? And they really are vibrant colors, but they also smudge really well and blend beautifully. So I want to pop on my eye, which has been already done with that lovely Essence palette with the good Green Dancing and Dancing Green. And I'm going to put on my eye, what color shall I use? I'm going to use, let's see, I can't decide. This one, I think I'll go with this one here because it's got kind of a bluey tone to it as well. And I'm going to take that and put it on the middle of my eye, which is already very green, but I don't know, this is about green eyeshadows, so why not? And I will put it right there in the center. Oh my gosh, already I can see how beautiful that is. Wow, wow, wow. See, that's amazing, I think. It's lovely. And I didn't bring it all the way in, I've just put it on the center of my eye. Let me put a little bit on the other side. It's so, so pretty. I should try to find a little bit bigger mirror here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, wow. See, this is, I mean, honestly, this is like a St. Patrick's Day one too, isn't it? But this is so, so Tinkerbell. So much magic. I'm just blending it in now because I think that's what it should be doing. And oh wow, so that's the green. And I would use my little crown brush, my fluffy brush, to just blend it out a bit. So it doesn't seem like it's like a little blob on my eyes. I have a blending, oh, this is a nice brush actually. It's really lovely. Okay, that's it. That's a little bit of Dancing Green and a little bit of Tinkerbell. What do you think? I just love it. I think it's beautiful. And you could actually even do more with that. If you really wanted to go completely crazy, I think you could even put a bit of this blue. Why not? This dark, dark blue. Or not dark, dark on the edges. That teal blue. Which really hopefully pulls together what I've got in my outfit today. Okay. This is the flat shading brush that I'm using, which is actually, you really can tell the difference when you're trying to blend with a different size brush instead of just using your, oh my gosh, yeah, I like that. Okay, enough playing, enough green eyes. Okay, so I've showed you some eyeshadow palettes that I think are beautiful for this autumn if you are liking the color green. I'll do some others. Maybe you've got another color you'd like me to try. I should try purple. It's supposed to be very good with hazel eyes, but I showed you a couple of Essence palettes. I've got the ColourPop, I've showed you Sigma, and also the Enduring Love by Sydney Grace. And I hope that one of those or all of them have inspired you to even just select one or two colors and try to find the perfect match for yourself. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Look, I know that a lot of people will say, oh, that's too much, you know, it's too bright, too garish for an older woman. But I'm 72, and at this point, you know, I really don't mind what people think. I'm just going to do my own thing. I just happen to love these green eyeshadows. So hope you enjoyed this. If you've got a favorite green eyeshadow palette or you've got a color that you'd like to experiment with, please tell me. But thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being such great supporters of 60andMe. Check out all of our channels on website, Facebook, and here on YouTube. Subscribe if you love this video, and we'll do lots more in the future. Take really good care, everybody. Lots of love. Stay safe and well. Bye-bye for now.